Good day everybody, welcome back to my channel. You've got me in stitches. My name's Anna. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I can't believe this. It's 3rd of October and seriously the sun is really bright. It's blue sky. I mean October, I mean really? Whatever, it's just like, it's crazy. It's supposed to be fall, well, coming into fall season, but nope, the sun is right there. And I'm trying to sort of put the camera in a position where I don't get too sort of shadowed, because each time I move I keep seeing, yes, all the little white sun blotches on me. Okay, I will start off and tell you guys the top that I'm wearing. You've seen them quite a lot in my first vlog. There was quite a few that I made. It was the new look K6163, which is what I got here, and it's view B. So that's the full pattern, but obviously it was that little top there. I lowered the neckline because I think originally it came to sort of about there. I just wanted a slightly more squarer lower neckline, and this really beautiful green 100% cotton fabric with these beautiful little hummingbirds on. You'll see it in the full position in a minute, because obviously I want to show you guys what I have literally just finished stitching up, which is the pants that I told you in my previous vlog with the beige sort of satiny silky fabric. Sorry for that sort of bit of dramatic cutting there. It's just I could hear a lorry in the distance, and I know when it was going to go past it was just going to clatter by. Every time I press record, see, like now, it's just traffic. The moment I switch it off, it goes quiet. Now, how bizarre is that? Anyway, I hope you guys can hear me. So, the McCall's M7547, which I showed you guys in the previous vlog, and obviously these are the overalls, which I've made 3 sets, but this time I wanted to do the regular pants. So what I'll do, I'll have to turn the camera around because obviously I'm self-filming, and show you guys what I've done. I also may take them off to show you some of the detailing on the bottom, because there was like some sort of fringing, if you call it that, on the self edge. As I was saying before we were interrupted by traffic, there's on the self edge there was a little bit of sort of, I guess you could call it fringing, and I've kept that. So on the bottom of the hem, instead of hemming them, I've left that. They are quite long, the pants, but I don't mind, because obviously if I did wear some heels, I've got heels, it's sort of 3 inches, I don't often wear them anymore now. I just feel uncomfortable because obviously, as you guys know, I walk with a stick, but that's because of a medical problem. So usually sort of just more comfortable in flats, so they are quite long, but I mean if I wore a heel or a slight heel, you know, as soon as you raise yourself up, that would be perfect for that length. Yeah, so I will turn the camera around and I will show you guys what I did. Guys, so you can see this top in its full length currently. So no fastenings or zippers or anything. Alright, I will step back and I will show you guys the pants in a second. I tell you seriously, the sun is on my back, and you won't believe it, being October. I mean, I'm not a great lover of the sun, but it is burning on my back, and I burn really easily. So just being out here is just like, it's lovely, don't get me wrong, it is absolutely stunning, you know. Ever so grateful for lovely weather, but you know, I like fall season, I like winter, you know, it's cuddly and snuggly and all the rest of it. So, and the birdies are singing, I expect you can hear that as well amongst all the traffic. Seriously, I mean, at the end of the day, there we go, I give up. I really give up. It's been an absolute nightmare. I've jiggled this camera around to get the position that I want, so when I step back and show you guys my pants, a fighter jet just went over. Seriously, there's like, can you hear them? The crows or whatever, like cackling away. Is that what you say? I don't know. Yeah, it's just, what is it? Every time I get the camera out, it's just noise, and believe me, it's not. It's really quiet. So, and now I've got a wasp buzzing around. I don't know, I tricked everything, don't I? Well, my nickname was Nature Girl. Well, there we go. Anyway, I will step back. Yes, I will. Okay, here we go. As you can see, they are lovely, drapey, lightweight fabric. Like I said, I couldn't remember exactly the content because I had got this from a vintage store a little while ago. But it's definitely crepey, but it's really soft, gentle crepe. Can you get gentle crepe? Yes, you can. I just said so. Okay, yes, I will show you guys the fringing later. Right, side zipper, just a regular zipper. Not a hidden secret zipper. Oh, the name escapes me, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm just inventing names as we go along. I know what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's the sun, it's got to me, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I will show you what I did for a little extra detail because I have quite a bit of ribbon in my collection. And they've got little bunnies. I will show you guys a close-up of those. Really ordinary, regular pants. No pockets at all, and actually no darts. I didn't put any darts in the back, so I don't know if you can see that one alright. So they fit okay. The band, oh, wasp. It's just a little bit big. That kind of needs darts, I guess. As you can see, it's just a little bit. It's not trying that bad, but it is. It's got a little bit of gape. But to be fair, I mean, you know, when you've got tops like this, or even if you wore a top and it was sort of like that, yeah, to be honest, I'm not bothered about that. And you know, it's like anything, isn't it? When we eat and things like that, you know, we're going to expand a little bit anyway. So yeah, so what I will do, I feel like an absolute glass stood here. Seriously, the pathway is just that, and if anyone walks by, it's just, I'm just cuckoo. I don't care. Yeah, I think I've been on the catnip as well. But never mind. Oh, for goodness sake! I give up. Okay guys, I will chat to you about the little mini haul. I will show you the inside seams of these. Oh yeah, because yes, I did French seams. Yay! I did French seams on pants, on my pants that I've never done before. The only thing is, obviously, where the French seam meets the end or the beginning of the zipper, it was just a little bit. I mean, you know by now, I'm not 100% with zippers. Yeah, it's still just got that, I don't know if you can see on camera, just that little bobble. It doesn't sort of lay as flat as I would have liked, but you know, it's just all part of learning. I'll get there in the end. Yeah, so French seams. Again, that came together really, really well. Really happy. I think I'm just going to be like Sean from Kittenish Behaviour and just like French seam everything. I think it's just, yeah, it is. It's more professional. It looks better. Obviously, you just have to bear in mind. I mean, it takes up. I don't know. Yeah, I know the professionals are going to shout at me for this, but obviously, I don't know. Do you use a bit more seam allowance by doing French seams? Well, if you do, you have to allow for that. Just you know, a diddy bit. But anyway, I did. But these are really lovely. So they will see me through everything. Really like the colour, and I think that leaf print shirt that I showed you guys last week, I actually think that those two would look really well together. So I'd be like, yeah, on a safari. Oh, I've got to change positions. I've got to go indoors now because seriously, I am going to get sunburnt. Yeah, so, and I'll stop umming as well. What's going on? But, you know, it's all out of the fun. So, yeah. So what I've done, I have just turned the camera around and just got a different position in the garden, and the sun is over there now, so I'm going to be squinting. Sorry guys, oh no, he might just be going behind a cloud. Okay, so I just quickly got changed, don't want to scare the neighbours, do I? And show you guys the inside of the pants. There's not much to show. So the bottom was this, so this is this sort of fringing, if you like. And I really like that. It's just unusual. I know it's not everyone's sort of thing, but it's safe hemming them and doing things like that, and it just gives it a little bit of sort of, well, a little bit of detailing there. Okay, so my Finch seams, hang on, can't hold my fabric now. Oh, you know what Finch seams look like anyway, so there we go. I'll hold that so you can see. I didn't have that particular thread colour, hence why that's white. I know you shouldn't sort of really do that, but I did. And this is the cute little bunny ribbon. And no, they didn't send me hopping mad. I know you're sick of hearing the bunny jokes probably by now. And obviously stitched all across the top and all across the bottom. Yeah, I just think it's a really nice detail there. So yeah, I mean, it was just, you know, I said to you about the end of the zipper, just sort of there. I didn't install the zipper, unfortunately, how I perhaps should have. I have installed zippers much better than that before. But yeah, and I think I'd got the fabric pretty close, even though it's a regular zipper. And I don't mind the sort of mustard colour on show. I mean, to be fair, that's actually why I chose different colour zipper, so you could get sort of a sneaky peek. And like I said, it's got no darts in the back, no darts in the front. It's just plain all the way around. That was the front and that's the back. And obviously just that band that I was telling you about is just a little bit big, but I mean, overall I'm really happy, and they're really comfortable. So, and they came out really well. But again, just the French seams, so really happy with that. Really good when things come together, I think. And just on the handle of the tripod there, I got a little ladybug, a little red one with the black dots. I know that might sound obvious, but you can get different colour ladybugs, like the yellow ones with the black dots, and I think I've seen orange, which is very rare. And obviously different countries have either the same or just one particular breed. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I am going to start sewing the shirt, what I showed you guys last week in the grey and white gingham. Get on with that. I also have a little bit of work to do on someone's militaria jacket, just to stitch a few things on for them. So that's going to be my arvo. It is 10 after 3. So yeah, and it's just a fantastic day. I just can't believe it. So yeah, really nice. Okay guys, I will catch you guys a bit later on, or maybe, I don't know, because obviously I got the bits that I got, the patterns in the fabric, so I've got to show you guys that as well. Comes to something, doesn't it, Honeycomb? You're taking a bath, but with no water in. You're a funny boy. Are you a funny boy? Honeycomb. You're funny. What are we going to do with you? Meet you? Yes, he's hypo. Might get his tail. of yucky down there. There we go, guys. Does your kitty cat get hyper in the bath? Thankfully there's no water in it. You strange boy. I don't know, what's making you excited? What's making you excited? Oh. So I take you guys out thrifting with me. So there's plenty of little fabric scrap bins here, ribbons, all sorts of foraging stuff. All sort of scraps and bits in here. Felt, stuffing. There's a man there. Yes, I do know that stranger. Carpet samples here. So that's quite a good idea. Yeah. Kitty cat scratching posts, I reckon. Found a petting bin, and there's quite a few pettings in there. I've picked out 4 or 5, 1, 2, no, 6 I think. So later on I will show you guys that. There's a few other sewing bits and pieces that I will take a look at as well. A few little bits and pieces here, as you can see. Some ribbon. Some more stampers, loads and loads of tubs of buttons. Awesome. So guys, guess what? As I was driving to somewhere else, I stumbled across another fabric store, and look there, Bambi fabrics, absolutely gorgeous. I will link below so everybody knows, because you can order the fabric online. Look, and all round here. Oh, I really love that. I've got that, but in a slightly different colourway. Uh-oh. I knew it was fatal coming in here. I think I'm going to be having some accidental purchases. And look at these seals. Do you think they're going to get the seal of approval? They are so cool. And look at these cute little bears. Oh. Awesome. Oh, I've seen these fabrics. Yes, I recognise these. Lovely. There we go. Look, all over there as well. Awesome. Oh, in heaven. Just, you know, need that, need that, need that. Oh, look, there's that nipple fabric, even though it's not called nipple fabric, dimple fabric. Or in other countries, minky. Yes. And they're stunning. Really like these. Oh, look. Toucans. Oh, they're beautiful. I like those. I'm after a border print fabric as well. And is that it? No. Similar to that one. Really nice. And they're Christmas fabrics. I know, it won't be long, will it guys, until Christmas? Right, I will see what. Oh, I think that was the fabric that I was after. Oh, love that. So I'm going to get flown away with all these different kind of fabrics, aren't I? And the little birdies there. They're gorgeous. And zebras. I think I've got some zebra fabric. I've got those pandas I purchased from a different store. Yes. Look, there's some kitty cat fabric there. Oh, and some more there. Oh, perfect. Aren't they awesome? Oh, look at these guys. Oh, I really like that. Oh. They've got cats and birds on the same fabric. Wow, cats and birds. But the cat might get the bird. And there's some more there. Really like those. Oh, that reminds me of quite autumnal fabric. Lovely. my friend. That's his feet. Lovely. Oh, there we go. Fit quarters. Oh, that's lovely. Christmas birds. I really like those. Awesome. Cute fabrics as well. It's like little bunnykins. And these guys here. There. And those as well. I really like them. Oh, they're awesome. Little coasters. Really like those. Oh, and look, there you go. That's some of what the sewists are wearing. That's really cute. Look at those at the back there. And the mugs. Cool. And bees. Lots and lots of threads as well. There we go. Awesome. G'day guys, it's the next day, so it's October 4th. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the whole part of my video now. I've got quite a bit to go through. Yes, and I've got the Heidi look today. Doesn't matter, I'm not travelling around or doing anything, so sort of a sewing partially chill out day today, which is kind of good because I don't know what it is. I've just got this really nasty reoccurring pain here in the jaw. It was my own stupid fault. A whole bunch of years ago I should have had a tooth removed and I left it for ages and ages. I have now since had it removed. I got a lump there, sort of about the size of a pea, and it's only ever so slightly decreased in size, but it still hurts along the jawline. And I'm not being rude, but I don't have any faith in the medical profession. I used to work in it, so I've seen both sides as a patient, and yeah, like I said, I was working, and unfortunately, yeah, I would like to go back and see what's going on, but you know, I don't have the money to do that, and I kind of thought the removal of the tooth would have sort of rectified the problem, but I guess it hasn't. So unless there's a deeper infection, I did go to the doctors to get tested for something, and they just looked at me and said no. So there you go. I've had an uphill battle with all of that. So I don't know what to say. Not happy. I haven't been happy for a long time, and that's why sometimes I'm a little bit down, and understandable. If you want to walk in the shoes of my life for a while, and you would understand the frustration, you know. But if you guys know of a sort of a story that you've either experienced or know of other people, and you know where to go and the people to talk to get listened to and understood, please let me know. So yes, I'm a sewist. Perhaps I should stitch a few of those people up. Anyway, okay, so the shirt that I'm wearing is obviously the rooster fabric that my teenage earthling chose for the collar tag. Obviously you've seen that in the vlog before last. Yeah, and really pleased with it. So just a reminder, in case there's new viewers and they're obviously just watching this vlog for the first time, so it was this pattern by Gertie, and it was view C. So what I was going to say about this pattern I got from when I joined in the KB pattern swap, as I guess a lot of you guys will know from Kiddenish Behaviour. Obviously the names were drawn out a little while ago, so that's obviously been gone and past. I don't think there was an actual cut-off date for people to do their makes. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. So what it is, obviously you swap the patterns, and our names got chosen out of the hat, which obviously Sean for Kittenish Behaviour videoed, and I got paired up with the lovely Mona from Sew Against the grain. Again, I'm going to put all the links below. She has recently done a little sew along, not to this specific view. I'm not too sure which view she did. I know she did more of the square collar. She's recently put that up, so if you guys would like to check her channel out, she usually puts a video up about an average of once a month, and it was really good. Obviously we were all a little bit different, and it was good to see the sew along. Obviously I've already made the garment, so yeah, but no, check her out. Really good, and she's awesome, and the fabrics, some of the fabrics are just absolutely amazing. She's definitely got a sense of character and fun to her fabrics. As you can just see to the right of me, yes, I always get my left and right round the wrong way. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm ambidextrous or something, I don't know. Yes, to the right of me. So obviously on my tabletop dress maker's dummy or mannequin or dress form or whatever you'd like to call it, or not the proper name, maybe they've actually got personal names. I don't have mine personalised. Okay, so I showed you guys this pattern, and obviously this was a pattern which I was going to sew up anyway, which was this one, but my teenage earthling chose this when we did Carla's tag, so this is what is to the right of me. I'm going to do it sleeveless. I don't want sleeves on that. This is obviously the placket, so that's yet to go on, and obviously the collar I've just put up there, that's yet to go on, but pretty much, I mean, again, I will talk through it when I get the reveal. Okay, so moving on to the haul. That's what you've all been probably sat there thinking, oh for goodness sake, when is she going to get on with it? Okay, so I got a little tool for these fashion snips, so that all goes with that. I haven't actually used those. I don't know if you could see that better, isn't it? There you go. Yeah, so I've never installed them before, so that's going to be fun. I'll let you guys know how I get on with that when I decide what garment I'm going to make up and use with those. I have some metal boning. I don't want to say too much what that's for. Obviously it's going to be a dress of sorts. You had a sneaky peek of the fabric a few vlogs ago now. So the minty green with the chiffon and the silky fabric. That's a garment that I've yet to make up. Obviously I'm going to do a mock-up, and yeah, it's going to be something. Anyway, you'll know when it all gets revealed. And just something boring, just iron on, interfacing, medium weight and lightweight. Okay, so some of the other bits that I've got here. So when you make drapes, obviously you have the header tape, so I've just picked up some header tape. Obviously this was a different store, this was more the thrifting side of things. So here you've seen in a previous vlog some of these bias bindings. So on here, this one, that one, so they're all pretty much the same. Obviously just different colours. That one there. Yep, and some metal vintage zippers. They're all a bit sort of bubbled up at the moment. So green, white, sort of aubergine. Yes, I do like those, and metal zippers obviously stand the test of time, so I really like that. Okay, these are the vintage patterns. I think that's quite cute. Now this one, I know there's a guy in the photo on this one. It's not something I would make for somebody unless, well, I might do. I know that sounds a bit rude. Oh, you know what I mean. but I like that sort of country style coat, sort of like a rancher's coat. Really like that. I've got an idea, may not necessarily be a coat. I've got a few sort of ideas bubbling away. Okay, so we've got this one. That's not vintage, but again, different shirt styles. And then these don't, oh yes, no, that one does. This is a bearded one. I can't see the number. Oh, 8404. And that's an all-in-one, a jumpsuit that they call it. I really like that. If you look closer, there's a zipper. So all zipper fronted. The Simplicity 9221. It doesn't have a cover, it's just got all the bits and pieces in there. And obviously they've just turned it that side so you can see. Really like the sleeves, stroke cuffs on there. I think that's really cute. And something called Bonus Makes. I guess this may have been from a sewing magazine. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but there's some detailing on the front of the lady's dress. If I can, yeah, you should be able to see those. I really like that. I had an idea for a garment anyway, so when I saw that like that, I thought, yeah, I'll keep it in my stash because it would just remind me to do the outfit that I had in mind. Right, moving on to the fabrics. So this is the first fabric. This is all from this sort of junk thrifted store. So this peach, sort of apricot. It's really drapey, flowy fabric. I haven't measured it yet, so I think there was about a yard, just maybe a smidge over. This one, I don't know the content of this one. It's a little bit of structure to it, even though it's quite, you can see it's actually quite, not showing, but it is actually a little bit see-through, but it is quite structured. I think there is a little bit of polyester in that, not much. There's definitely a good 2 yards there. So again, I think that would be really nice for some shirts. Okay, so this one is, I think this is what's called a silk shanting. So obviously the shanting is Chinese. It's really lovely. This is beautiful light sort of champagne colour. See that okay? And again, it doesn't have very many slabs. There's a few in there, and it's quite lightweight. And I got, I mean, it came like that. When I say I got, it's about, probably about three yards of this. So obviously all beautifully, neatly sort of folded up on the shelves, and obviously when I get them up back, they definitely go through the laundry. I don't tend to do that with new sort of modern fabrics. I know, but I definitely do it with old ones, and I've got quite sensitive skin, and believe me, I was itching, and yeah, so, but really super soft and super drapey, so that was a lucky find. This one is much more silky, and it is white, and again it needs good press. I need to press all these fabrics, but there is slabs running through there. Yeah, you can see them there. I think that one's more of a sort of silky satiny dupioni. Really lovely, really drapey, and again I reckon there's about 4, possibly 4.5 yards there. Oh, but it's really lovely. It's really drapey, and it's just, yeah, just slips down. This has got, I think this is a cotton polyester blend. I'm just trying to get the light right. It's sort of aubergine colour, quite dark. Couple of yards there. Again, maybe probably just pants. And I would say there's, yeah, a good couple of yards on that one. Again here, I think a good guess of about 2.5 yards, this grey. Again, it's really, really light fabric. It's, I don't think it's see-through. A tiny bit see-through, but barely. Again, I would make pants out of that. Now, I've got this really, really lovely corduroy here. And it's a bit of a pain because obviously I had got some velvet corduroy recently, which cost quite a bit of money, and I got this for like hardly nothing. Again, but it's kind of good actually. It's a little bit lighter colour, and I was going to make some pants for the winter, well, fall season winter, out of the velvet ones, but actually I'm going to make it out of these ones, so then I don't have to cut into the velvet fabric, so I can use this, and there should be enough for some pants and then some. So that's really, really good. And then I know this probably looks more like what your old granny would have in the old house, but it's velvet, and I must admit I do get some of the older velvets, and it's really, really lovely condition. So it's this one. So again, I don't really need to explain what velvet is. It's really, really beautiful. Again, you sort of think of cushion covers and things like that. Yeah, or long sort of drapes maybe for the doors or something. But again, I mean, I follow Angela Clayton, and I mean, you know, if you wanted to make an outfit from centuries gone by, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. And there was quite a bit of yardage there. I reckon there's a good 4.5 there. So yeah, that I was really, really, really happy with. Okay, so I will get on and show you next the more of the modern fabrics. Right, so we start off with this beautiful fabric here, and it's got 2 cans on. So I say, if you can, 2 can. 100% cotton, and I got a yard or a metre. And then look at this. Again, 100% cotton, and again, it's just really, really fun fabric. So definitely a top, probably another shirt out of that. Then I got some more ribbon, and it's got these little snips, scissors on. I got 3 yards. Then I got some really, really cute little buttons, and they're foxes. They're really sweet. And again, this is really apt for us sewists. Some buttons, thread reels, and scissors. So I think they're really, really cute. And now I'm dropping everything. I got a tracing wheel, which seems a little bit daft considering I have been tracing off my patterns for a considerable amount of time. And I thought, well, you know what, there's sometimes, I don't know, I should have got one of these a bunch of time ago, but I didn't, but now I have one. Now, these little fat quarters here, they are so, 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 so gorgeous. Look, baby, see there. And, yeah, so that's got blue flowers on. This one, guess that would be Thumper. And it's got little trees. Then there's grey, which I think I've actually got in my stash, and then a darker blue. Yeah, really, really cute. So when I see things like this, yeah, definitely got to get things like that. And then a bobbin box. or case to put other little bobbins in. I store them in a very strange way. Actually, it's an idea I will show you. This is what I do. This was just a little makeshift idea because I do or have done a lot of work with woodwork before, and I've got my spools over there, and I've got these little small pieces, I think they're called dowel, and look, they fit perfectly on the bobbins, but the only thing is obviously the thread does unravel, and I haven't sort of come up with an idea to sort of stop that. I mean, obviously when they're hooked on, unless they're touched, they're not going to unravel. And again, the same with my spools. I had a piece of wood, drilled holes, put the little dowels, glued the holes, banged them in slightly at an angle, and then obviously fit my spools of thread on, which is really, really nice. Oh, and this clip purse, I keep some in my clip purse, beautiful swan fabric. I made that a while ago and used a vintage clasp. So I just got all sorts of little bits and pieces. That's more sort of my travel. I haven't got much in there. Obviously just got a vintage measure, some of those spools, quick unpick, spare needles, yeah, all the little sort of travel purse, pocketbook, bag, whatever you'd like to call it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that little mini haul. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on and finish my shirt and see how I go with that. And also I forgot to say that obviously you can see that I'm wearing my rooster shirt, but the pants that I showed you guys yesterday that I finished showing, I've got those on as well, and they're really, really comfy. And like I say, because I'm not really going out or going anywhere or travelling or anything, yeah, it's just really nice to sort of just chill out and sort of have a bit of a catch up with the sewing day. I've got a few other things to sort out. Oh, I don't know, yes or no, another small little rant. I was on one of the social media platforms. I'm not going to name names. I'm not very computer literate or anything like that, and I'm hopeless at techie stuff, but I only go on 2 media platforms, and one of them I've been on for quite a few years, and unfortunately had, shall we say, some meanies, and unfortunately I decided to disable my account. And I thought, you know, I'll have a little break for a while. I don't actually go on it that much, but that said, there's lots that I want to go on regarding all the sewing and the sewing people and, you know, fabric stores and things like that. And obviously it's now prevented me from doing it, so I thought I'd open another account. You know, pretty straightforward. And then just bizarre things have been happening, and I keep getting locked out, and then you have to send a photograph off and do that thing like, you know, check the square or whatever. And quite frankly, I'm just a bit fed up with it because, you know, I'm me. And I don't know. I know there was a thing on the news a while ago, last month, that something was going on. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's taken away my sort of sewing side enjoyment of that. So I've lost that platform. So if anybody else has got any advice on that, please tell me, because like I say, I'm hopeless at techie stuff. And I really don't know what I'm doing wrong, because obviously opening this media platform, I did it, well, originally, I must admit, my friend did it originally, but obviously over the years things update, things change and all the rest of it. And obviously I'm a private person, like we all are, and we like our privacy respected. So unless I've actually done something wrong or not done and I should have, I don't know. But it's really irritated me, so yeah, I'm not a happy bunny with regards to that. But I can't do anything. I can't share my photographs or my makes and things, and it's really annoying. So yeah, a bit of a mild rant, sorry guys, but I mean, if I don't sort of ask in my videos, you know, there could be somebody out there that give me a suggestion, and it could be something really, really simple, or I may have overlooked something, or it's just that platform that's just being a bit of a yeah. So the unmentionables have already been said off camera. So okay, so I will crack on and finish that, and obviously let you guys know when that's finished. I'm not too sure. I might make another shirt for my teenage earthling because it's got the... Are we allowed to say what the fabric is when it's to do with a game? I don't know. I'll call it a gaming fabric. There you go. But it's a very popular worldwide game that the people of all ages play. So, and obviously it depicts that in the fabric. So yes, okay, there's me. See, I'm still going on, aren't I? See you guys soon. Good day everybody, happy Sunday morning. It's approximately 11:30. It's October 7th. So I thought I'd talk through the garment that I have made. Obviously when you see the stills, comparing it with the video that I'm doing, obviously the stills and the video were shot on different days. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can get obviously the full length, because obviously I'm self-filming, and then I will talk through everything that I did on this pattern. So just a reminder for everybody, this is the McCall's pattern, and my teenage earthling chose view A. And as you can see, I have omitted both sleeves. Of course it would be both the sleeves, it wouldn't be one, would it? Okay, that was a shocking start to the video, wasn't it? Okay, so I will talk through what I've done. So as you can see, I have used different colour buttons all the way down. I like doing that feature. Also the collar, as you can see here, if I just move the camera a little bit. So I used 100% cotton white fabric there, and I've showed you the beautiful scissors ribbon in the previous vlog, so I've put that there. I have also put it around the sleeves. So what I did, I stitched all the way around on that main part, and then I hand stitched there, because obviously I think when you fold that in, this part actually becomes tighter. So I did give it a little bit of stretch, the ribbon, and it's worked quite well, and it does need pressing, it needs pressing everywhere, but again everything lays flat, which I think's really good. And then again here, as you can see, there's stitching lines all the way, so I haven't done any French seams on this. I would have liked to. The reason being because I think sort of over the bust area I didn't want it extra lumpy or bumpy, because I think there might have been a little bit of extra bulk or something. So I've just done regular stitching together, serged all the raw edges, and then like I say, I've stitched this on a wider stitch length all the way down. I will show you that in a moment at the bottom. So I will turn around so you can see at the back. So again, straightforward yoke, and then as you can see here, obviously the piece there, I put that little extra detail in the back because I don't know why, but for some strange reason there just seemed to be a little bit of excess fabric, so instead of recutting everything, then obviously I put that on the back, so that's not actually in the instructions. Okay, so the hem, as you can see, I have used the ribbon there, and then if you have a look closer, you can see there, so obviously I've serged the raw edges, and then obviously if I flip that back over again, those stitching lines, so it goes all the way up the seams. And when I stitched obviously the ribbon on, I used not the longest, sort of the second from longest stitch line there. And again it goes down. It's actually a much longer length shirt that I usually go for. Usually it sort of goes to the hip, or maybe just sitting on the hip, so this is a much longer length for me. Again, it's nice and shaped. It's still got quite a bit of space in there, but it doesn't look that spacious. It's really, really comfortable. I didn't want sleeves. I thought for a change I'll go for a sleeveless option. I always like my top button kind of undone. I know on a couple of the other shirts that I've got with the Peter Pan collar, obviously that really should sort of be done right to the top, but again I've done my buttons so I can actually have one undone and the Peter Pan collar can actually come around, still meet without actually gaping. But I like freedom around my neck. I don't like it, you know. So yeah, if you'd like, tell me in the comments below what you think. Obviously this is what the second pattern that my teenage earthling had shown when we did our tag. Obviously you guys have already seen that. I might actually bring him into the filming at the moment and tell you guys, let him tell you what he thinks of, you know, the pattern that he chose all by himself. Yeah, I might do that. Okay, I'll do that in a second. And also I've got a second make and I will show you guys that in a moment. Okay guys, so my teenage earthling is going to tell us what he thinks, and look at his awesome American shirt that I made him. Really, really cool. Love that. I see the kiddies have been rolling around on you already. Okay, so let everybody know what you think. Do you think that the pattern that you chose in Carla's tag, because this was the second option, what do you think?
I think it looks really great and you look absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What about the fabric? Do you like the fabric?
Yes, fabric's really nice. I like how, I think the sleeveless is really nice.
Yeah.
I like how you presented it. I like, you know, the length and stuff.
Do you really like the length?
Yes.
Obviously that's the first time that I've had a shirt this long.
Well, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Because everything you make is lovely.
Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
what about all the
Yes, the
buttons
buttons look
and
really nice. And I really
Yeah.
like how the colour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So, you happy that you chose that and seeing it now come to life?
Yeah.
From like not watching it, but seeing it obviously on a printed pattern sleeve, now actually sort of made up.
Yes, I think it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Well done, yeah.
It's the same with any patterns though, isn't it? I mean, you look at a flecked piece of fabric. I mean, before this was the shirt that I made for you, it was just a piece of flat fabric. So, well, you actually chose the fabric yourself, didn't you? So, and then I made up. We've still got a couple of teenage earthling shirts to come, haven't we? So, yeah. Awesome. So you're really pleased with it now?
Yes, I think it looks amazing. Well
yeah?
done. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just telling everyone it's quite relatively easy to sort of make up, so that's all good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you very much. Right, okay. Okay guys, so this is the fabric that I showed you in my previous video, and it's got this really lovely, and catch the light actually, you can see these little dimples in this lovely mustard, and it's got these little cute giraffes on. So what I did, I used a new look K6483 View A, which is that yellow t-shirt. So all I have done, as you can see, I have lowered the neckline and I have put long sleeves on, made it a little bit oversized. I will step back so you can see. It's really, really warm and snuggly, and it's just such a lovely texture to feel, and I really like the little cute giraffes dotted around. So all I did, it was a super quick make, just cut out the pieces, not the pattern pieces, obviously I always trace those off. So I cut out the fabric pieces and just serged them all together, and on the bottom and on the cuffs, as you can see, I just did a zigzag stitch around the neckline and zigzag stitch along the hem. So super quick make, little shorter than an hour. So yeah, so what do you think? And I really like the mustard colour, and I think coming into the fall season with all these beautiful autumnal colours, I think that's really, really nice, and it will kind of go with anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do in a minute, I will take you indoors and show you guys what I have on my sewing table. It's going to be another top like this from this pattern, but I'm going to do very different sleeves. I will show you, so it will kind of make sense when you sort of see it. Okay, it's not made up, it's just obviously, I talk through because I'm just talking a load of nonsense. No, again, I haven't been on the catnip, it's probably just the fresh air. Right. Okay, so on the cutting table, which doubles up as the dining room table, but it's extendable, so I've got lots of extra space. So again, it's just this very basic tee. So I forget that for a moment. So you see this beautiful lace that I showed you before in a previous vlog. It's got quite a bit of stretch in it, as you can see. It's really super soft. There's my traced out patterns. So what I'm going to do is obviously the basic shape, and as you've just seen from the mustard top, so the neckline will be lower, and then the sleeves. But what I'm going to do is, if you've ever watched Debbie from Saturday Sewing, she's made a couple of makes a while ago, and there was one, and it just had such a lovely sleeve option. Let me just turn the camera around so I can talk to you. So anyway guys, as I was saying, on the sleeve option, so here obviously it's just a regular long sleeve, and on Debbie's I think there was a little bit of poofiness there, some elastic, and it kind of just bailed out and poofed. I will see if I can try and find that video and link it, if not perhaps on next week's, because I know it was quite a few weeks, maybe a few months ago. Beautiful top, just really like that sleeve option that Debbie did. Anyway, I'll link Debbie below. I've been following her for a while and she's just so lovely, especially her recent one. Oh, you've definitely got to check that out with her little granddaughter, because obviously I tagged Debbie in the tag that obviously Carla had tagged me in, and it was just absolutely wonderful. Oh, Debbie and her little granddaughter Lily have absolutely wonderful relationship, and it was just laughing all the way through. I don't know, children, they're just fantastic, the things they come out with, especially when they're little. So I can understand why the tag kind of went a little bit sort of off in a slightly little bit of a different direction. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil it too much. You check it out, you see and watch for yourself, because it's absolutely lovely. Okay, so Bunny Rabbit is just boinging around. I have no idea what Teabag's doing. So what I'm going to do is say thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed and has watched, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That's really, really appreciative. Hope you have a really, really good week. Anyone that's not subscribed, please subscribe, because it all helps. And I will, yeah, get on with a few more bits that I'm sewing. Hopefully also over the weekend I'm going to the knitting and stitching show, so if I do go, that will obviously be on next week's video, so something to look at and watch, and all those lovely, lovely fabrics. Hopefully I'm going to catch up with a few people there. Okay, so have a wonderful week, take care, look after yourself, and happy stitching!